Opening hours. So that your WishTrip site always reflects what's happening in your real-life site, you have the option of defining opening hours for both your site and individual spots of interest. For sites without borders, you should select NA. An example of this might be an urban destination or tourism region. For any spot of interest whose opening hours match the overall site, NA should also be selected. You can then click Next and move to the next window. If you have fixed boundaries and perhaps even gates but are open any time, day or night, like some public parks, choose Always Open. You now have the option to enable exceptions. For example, this could apply to somewhere that is usually open 24 hours a day, but closes to the public on national holidays. You can now fill in the date or dates and times when your site is closed. Once this is done, or if you don't have any exceptions, click Next to move to the next screen. If you're a site with fixed boundaries, fences, and gates, and specific opening times, like a zoo for example, choose Select Hours. If your site contains spots of interest like shops or cafes that have different hours of operation than the rest of your site, be sure to note that in the opening hours section of the spot itself. If the hours of operations of your spots are the same as your site, you can leave this part blank there. Where you have chosen Select Hours, mark all days on which you are open in the checkbox. A box will automatically open, allowing you to specify your hours. Selecting Advanced allows you to set different opening hours for different seasons or date ranges. For example, winter and summer seasons. You can add as many ranges as you wish, but make sure you don't give conflicting dates, or this section will be marked as incomplete and you won't be able to save. Perhaps you have a special schedule for certain public holidays or events. This is where the Exceptions options comes in. Move the slider to enable exceptions. Then, identify the opening and closing hours for this period. If your exceptions conflict with the dates and times in the left column, it will supersede them. Press Next when you're done. And that's it! Now, when a user opens your site or spot of interest, they'll immediately be able to see if it is open or closed.